Gothic horror. The very term conjures images of dark, foreboding castles shrouded in mist and mystery. It's a genre that has captivated audiences for centuries, drawing them into its shadowy embrace. Just the name sends shivers down your spine. It's a visceral reaction, an instinctive response to the unknown, the unseen, the fear that lurks just beyond the edge of our understanding. It whispers of ancient castles, shadowed forests, and things that go bump in the night. These are the settings where our imaginations run wild, where the line between reality and nightmare blurs. It's a genre that thrives on our deepest fears, our fascination with the unknown. The allure of Gothic horror lies in its ability to tap into the primal parts of our psyche, to evoke emotions that are both terrifying and exhilarating. Gothic horror is more than just jump scares and creepy crawlies. It's a carefully crafted atmosphere, a slow build of tension that keeps you on the edge of your seat. It's the creak of a floorboard in an empty house, the flicker of a candle in a dark room. It's about atmosphere, about dread that seeps into your bones. The kind of fear that lingers long after the story has ended, that haunts your dreams and makes you question what might be lurking in the shadows. It's about the monsters we create in our minds, the shadows that lurk in the corners of our vision. These are the true horrors, the ones that we can't escape because they are a part of us. What is it about these tales of darkness that draws us in? Is it the thrill of the unknown, the excitement of facing our fears head-on? Or is it something deeper, a reflection of our own inner darkness? Why do we seek out the chills, the thrills, the nightmares that Gothic horror offers? Perhaps it's because these stories allow us to explore the darker aspects of our nature in a safe and controlled way. They give us a glimpse into the abyss without the risk of falling in. Perhaps it's because deep down we recognize a part of ourselves in the darkness, the fears and anxieties that we keep hidden away, the parts of our psyche that we don't often acknowledge. Gothic horror brings these elements to the forefront, forcing us to confront them in a way that is both terrifying and cathartic. The genre has a rich history, with roots that stretch back to the 18th century. Classic works like Mary Shelley's Frankenstein and Bram Stoker's Dracula have set the standard for what Gothic horror can be. These stories have endured because they tap into universal fears and emotions, resonating with readers across generations. In modern times, Gothic horror has evolved, finding new expressions in film, television, and even video games. The core elements remain the same, but the settings and characters have been updated to reflect contemporary fears and anxieties. This evolution keeps the genre fresh and relevant, ensuring that it continues to captivate new audiences. For fans of the genre, Gothic horror is more than just entertainment. It's a way to explore the darker side of human nature, to confront fears in a controlled environment. It's a shared experience, a way to connect with others who appreciate the same thrills and chills. Gothic horror conventions and events bring fans together, allowing them to celebrate their love of the genre. These gatherings are a testament to the enduring appeal of Gothic horror and the sense of community it fosters among its fans. In the end, Gothic horror is a reflection of our own fears and fascinations. It's a genre that challenges us to look into the darkness, to confront the unknown, and to find a sense of understanding and even beauty in the shadows. It's a journey into the depths of the human psyche, and for those brave enough to take it, the rewards are both thrilling and profound. Gothic horror didn't spring up overnight. It emerged slowly, like a shadow creeping across the landscape, gradually enveloping the literary world in its dark embrace. Like a creeping vine, it slowly wound its way into the literary landscape, entwining itself with the imaginations of readers and writers alike. The genre's roots can be traced back to the late 18th century, a time when the world was ripe for tales of the mysterious and the macabre. The late 18th century saw the genre take root, with Horace Walpole's The Castle of Otranto often credited as its progenitor. This seminal work, published in 1764, was a groundbreaking blend of medieval romance and supernatural horror, setting the stage for what was to come. Walpole's novel, A Tale of Family Curses and Supernatural Happenings, established many of the tropes that would become synonymous with Gothic horror: crumbling castles, mysterious secrets, and a pervasive sense of unease. The Castle of Otranto was not just a story, it was an experience, a journey into the unknown that left readers both terrified and enthralled. Following in Walpole's footsteps came other pioneers of the genre. Writers like Anne Radcliffe who, with her novels like The Mysteries of Udolpho, further solidified the Gothic's hold on the reading public. Radcliffe's works were characterized by their intricate plots, atmospheric settings, and the ever-present tension between the known and the unknown. Anne Radcliffe's novels were not just stories, they were immersive experiences that transported readers to distant, eerie landscapes filled with danger and intrigue. Her ability to evoke a sense of dread and wonder was unparalleled, and she became a master of the genre, influencing countless writers who followed. These early works, with their damsels in distress and brooding heroes, laid the foundation for a genre that would captivate readers for centuries to come. The Gothic horror genre evolved over time, incorporating new elements and themes, but always retaining its core essence of mystery, fear, and the supernatural. From the haunted castles of Walpole and Radcliffe to the psychological horrors of later writers like Edgar Allan Poe and Mary Shelley, Gothic horror has continued to evolve and captivate audiences. The genre's enduring appeal lies in its ability to tap into our deepest fears and desires, to explore the dark corners of the human psyche, and to confront the unknown. Gothic horror is not just about ghosts and monsters, it's about the human condition, the struggle between light and darkness, and the eternal quest for understanding in a world filled with mystery and uncertainty. As we look back on the genesis of Gothic horror, we see a genre that has grown and transformed, yet remains true to its roots. It continues to inspire and terrify, to challenge and entertain, proving that the allure of the unknown is as powerful today as it was centuries ago. The legacy of Gothic horror is a testament to the enduring power of storytelling and the unquenchable human thirst for the mysterious and the macabre. No discussion of Gothic horror would be complete without mentioning the masters who shaped its evolution. Edgar Allan Poe, the master of the macabre, plumbed the depths of the human psyche, crafting tales of madness, murder, and the supernatural. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked ambition, explored themes of scientific hubris and the nature of humanity. Bram Stoker's Dracula, with its iconic vampire, solidified the monster in the popular imagination. These authors and many others took the building blocks of Gothic horror and crafted enduring works that continue to resonate with readers today. Gothic horror, though born in England, didn't stay confined to its shores. Its influence spread across the globe, taking root in different cultures and inspiring new interpretations of the genre. From the dark romanticism of Germany's E.T.A. Hoffmann to the Southern Gothic tradition of the American South, Gothic horror found fertile ground in diverse literary landscapes. Today, Gothic horror continues to thrive in literature, film, and other forms of media. It's a genre that constantly reinvents itself, drawing on contemporary fears and anxieties to create new nightmares for modern audiences. Why does Gothic horror continue to fascinate us? What is it about these dark, eerie tales that captivate our imaginations and send shivers down our spines? Why, in an age of advanced technology and scientific understanding, do we still find ourselves drawn to these tales of darkness and the supernatural? Is it the allure of the unknown, the thrill of encountering the inexplicable, or perhaps something deeper within our psyche that craves the macabre? Perhaps it's because, at its core, Gothic horror reflects our own mortality, our own fears about the unknown. These stories often delve into themes of life and death, the afterlife, and the mysteries that lie beyond the grave. They force us to confront our deepest fears and anxieties, to question what we know about the world and our place in it. It reminds us that there are things in this world that we cannot explain, forces that we cannot control. The Gothic horror genre taps into our primal fears, the ones that have been with humanity since the dawn of time. The fear of the dark, the fear of the unknown, the fear of what lurks just beyond the edge of our understanding. Or perhaps it's simply the thrill of the unknown, the adrenaline rush of fear that keeps us coming back for more. The Gothic horror genre offers a safe way to explore these fears, to experience the rush of adrenaline that comes with being scared, all from the comfort of our own homes. It's a way to confront our fears without having to face real danger. Whatever the reason, Gothic horror remains a powerful and enduring genre, one that will continue to haunt our imaginations for generations to come. Its themes of fear, death, and the supernatural are universal, resonating with audiences across cultures and time periods. As long as there are things in this world that we do not understand, as long as there are fears that we cannot conquer, Gothic horror will continue to captivate and terrify us. The genre has evolved over the years, adapting to the changing fears and anxieties of society. From the classic tales of Edgar Allan Poe and Mary Shelley to the modern works of Stephen King and Shirley Jackson, Gothic horror has always found a way to remain relevant. It reflects the darkest corners of our minds, the parts of ourselves that we often try to ignore or suppress. In the end, Gothic horror is more than just a genre. It's a mirror that reflects our deepest fears and desires. It's a way for us to explore the unknown, to confront the things that scare us the most, and to come out the other side feeling a little braver, a little more in control. So, the next time you find yourself drawn to a dark, eerie tale of Gothic horror, remember that you're not just seeking a thrill, you're exploring the very essence of what it means to be human. And as long as there are stories to be told, as long as there are fears to be faced, Gothic horror will continue to endure, haunting our dreams and igniting our imaginations for generations to come.